Yeah, go ahead.
So I don't know if Kris Keeler is on, but he had a booth over there also in Indianapolis. So I got one of his buildings and I just put it together. They're really, really nicely done. And what I love about them is how easy they are to put together. So here's one of the buildings.
Wow.
And I did it a little different than he does. He recommends putting the roof on and then kind of using rubber bands to hold it together. But I use the process little right angle things I use on buildings. But what I really like about it is how they fit together. Normally, I put some wood or something to support, but these things have so much purchase on the corner of the walls that you don't need anything. The other thing that's neat about it is the joints are asymmetric. I mean, how many times have we all put a building together and we made a
Find out you
mistake
put the
which
wrong wall
wall?
on the wrong end.
Yeah. And you can't do it on this because they only go together in one organization. And once you glue it, these things are solid. And then the other thing I really like about it is painting it. And the reason is the definition is so distinct and it's so elevated, unlike a lot of models where things are kind of flat. It's really easy to detail and paint everything because you've got such definition and elevation of the windows and the columns and the trim that it's very easy to paint it and control where the paint is. And then I went back and used a little bit of the chalk on there just to weather it a little. Uh, but they're really it's really neat how perfect they fit together. You really don't have to do much. The only thing I did is I left out the top of the columns, which you can put on the beginning, but I felt I could paint those separate and then you pop them on. And then I'm doing the roof separate, and I went ahead and painted it with black paint, flat black paint. And then I haven't done the windows in yet, but you can see the colors that I painted it. It really was nice to
Very
paint.
nice.
Yeah,
Nicely
and the
done.
window material he uses is the same material that I've used in the past, where you've got the film on either side, and then you can peel the film off. The other thing is, it comes with lighting. I forgot where I put it. It comes with light and a resistor, but I'm going to go ahead and use and change it to my usual 12-volt lights. His are like for batteries, and I'm just going to use my lights that I use elsewhere. But great little model, very easy to put together, and it's fun to paint.
Jack, did I hear you correctly? The columns and all that are applied details?
No, so the column is part of it. The only thing is the top piece pop on.
All right.
But this I had to paint attached. This is already part of it.
Because those details, those columns and the trim, they give great character to the front of that building.
Oh, gosh, yes. And again, because everything is so distinctively elevated, it's easy to get a brush in there and paint it without smearing it everywhere because everything is so multiple levels. And
Right.
it's very easy to get in there and detail the paint. So really like it. I mean, it takes you about 15 minutes to 10 minutes to put the building together. and then you're just spending the rest of the time painting. So it's black, and I sprayed it first with a gray primer, Krylon, and then I went back and sprayed it with the what is it? Not the red. What am I trying to say? The
Brick.
yeah, primer. And that's all I did, and the rest was just hand painting. Very, very nice.
I could see that. I could see taking those and stacking them and make a really nice tall column.
Oh. That's a cool idea.
Yeah, you could make you could do lots
Because
of
you can
things with it.
reimagine that you can reimagine at the next level the door, you could create a different kind of like square picture window.
Yeah.
That would be like a staircase to an apartment building.
Yeah.
Tell you what, I'll ask him if he can make a different front wall so we could stack them.
Because those columns and all that trim like that with that in those colors you got it, that'd be great.
Yeah.
So he had the printer with him in Indiana last weekend, and it was fascinating watching the printer work. I think, is he on? Did Kris join us?
I don't know. I didn't see him.
Okay. He's got five printers now. He started out with one, and things are going so well that he's got five printers.
Stuff. He's now up to 5 printers. I just hope people keep buying enough stuff to help him. Just it would suck to just break even.
Yeah.
You want to make money.
Yeah. Well, hopefully we'll get to that point.
Maybe I need to buy out
the
a
standard
3D
Ohio
printer
station.
and let him start making shit
He had
for
one
me.
of those at the show, Jack. I can't remember if he had a standard oil station. I think he did.
Yeah,
we'll have to
he
send one of
did.
those down to you.
Yeah,
And,
he had that too.
Yeah, it's a standard oil station. There's one up in Lafayette near Purdue, but they're all over the country. It's a standard footprint, standard oil station, white standard oil station. And I don't have that kit here. I know he's been making them.
I don't know how close I could get. Are you still in focus?
Yeah.
Look at the detail.
Yeah, it is.
I mean,
It's very good.
Yeah, the detail is excellent.
It's like I'm sitting here and as I'm saying, stack them, and then you could make like the next levels up, whatever height you want to go. You could make like the middle part where the door is, you can make like a balcony on the upper level.
Well, let's see if we can get him to create another front wall that we could use for the additional stories, and put windows in instead of a door or a balcony. Say.
What I like about is how thick the walls are, and I think you can see the joints. Once you glue it together, you don't have to do any other structural support. I mean, these are very, very solid.
That's good.
Okay.
Jack?
Thank you, Jack.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Do you have these on your website, Steve?
Yeah, they're under Sedgwick on my site. Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Go back to the business card there, Jack. It's SE, not DG, but SEG. Yeah, there we go. SEDG WICK. Yep.
Oh, scale models. Kris Keeler.
Oh, there you go.
Keeler's his name. Type in
Okay.
Sedgwick. The building that Jack showed you is the Sedgwick station that's in Jersey. And that's the building he copied, and he based the company name on that train station. It's the ground level of an elevated station.